Good evening, all. So, welcome to Unacademy UPSC Articulate session. Today, I am dealing with last 10 years PYQs on art and culture. So, these are the general announcements. What is happening about at Unacademy. There is one subscription to Crack It All program where you get 25% with optional and 10% with a referral code. You have amazing offers with both the package, that is GS plus optional and iconic GS plus optional. The offer is valid till 26th May, and please use my code for any referral code, that is SHILPAN 10 for your subscription. You will get additional 10% offer. Uh, there is also weekly one-on-one personal mentoring program. Only 20 seats are remaining now, and the offer is valid only till 19th May. So please go for it, because you will have daily in-person doubt solving sessions, monthly AMA sessions with top educators. You have UPSC interview attended coaches in this program, and this is a it's a community of high potential aspirants where you will get trained with such coaches, and you will have competition amongst each other, and you can achieve your goal. The batch starts from May 26th, and the offer is valid only till May 19th. So please use the form in description box and you can avail this offer. Now there is UPSC CSE 5-in-1 offer which is happening, where you will get printed notes worth rupees 10,000. There is mega subscription offer. You have loans for UPSC subscription, and there is 10% discount available. There is UPSC combo offer, that is iconic plus GS, and you can use my code, that is SHILPAN10 for your subscription. So this offer is valid only for 1 year subscription onwards. I told you that there is loan facilities available for UPSC preparations at Unacademy, which is 0% processing fee, 0% interest rate, approval in 2 hours, and no hidden charges, minimal paperwork, and flexible tenures. You can use this link for applying the loan, and also the form is available in the description section. I hope you all have took the scholarship test, which is happening on every Sunday at 11 a.m. You can enroll using my code, that is SHILPAN10, and it is free registration. The combat is available in Hindi and English. It's a scholarship pool of 4 crore, and you can be one of the scholarship holders of Unacademy. So please go for this scholarship test, and you can be one of the scholarship holders, which can help you, right? There are new batches for UPSC CSE 2021, 2022, 23 aspirants. It starts from 19th May, and you can see whichever program is suitable for you. You can go for that. You can use my referral code for your subscriptions, and you can avail 10% additional discount. So please check out the batches which are suitable for you. There is plus subscription, there is iconic subscription. You can choose according to your convenience. So let's start with today's questions. Look at here what they have asked. With reference to the famous Satriya dance. Oh, one second. So, with reference to the famous Satriya dance, here they are talking about Satriya dance. Okay, they are talking about Satriya dance. So the question is about Satriya dance. So consider the following statements. So which of the above statements are correct? Which of the above statements are correct? Let's see the statements. Now what are they asking? They are asking the question about Satriya dance. Now let's see. What are the statements? Satriya is a combination of music, dance and drama. We don't know. It is a centuries-old living tradition of Vaishnavites of Assam. This is the second statement. Now what is the third statement? It is based on classical ragas and talas of devotional songs composed by Tulsidas, Kabir and Mirabai. Now we don't know any of this. Let's see. Let's see about this dance form. Learn about this dance form and then come back and answer this question. Okay? Let's see what is this dance about. Look at the lady. Look at the lady. Look at the costumes. Look at the costumes. The Satriya dance form was introduced in the 15th century AD by the great Vaishnava saint and reformer of Assam, that is Mahapurusha Shankara Deva. So when we were talking in our current affairs class, in our current affairs roundup class, which happens from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock at Unacademy platform, I was talking about Mahapurusha Shankara Deva when there was we spoke about Miyas of Assam, Miya communities of Assam. They want to have a museum about this Chapori culture in Shankaradeva Kalakshetra in Guwahati in Assam. So this was a news. So we were talking about Mahapurusha Shankaradeva there. Okay, I'm just relating to current affairs. Like this was related to Shankaradeva Kalakshetra in Guwahati in Assam. There they wanted to introduce a museum which is based on Char Chapori culture of the Miyas of Assam, Miya Muslims of Assam. So you can check out like at your own convenience. I'm just relating to current affairs, like what is this Char Chapori culture and who are the Miyas or Miya Muslims of Assam. So now let's be stuck to Satriya dance form of Assam. So you can say Satriya dance form is from Assam. It was introduced in 15th century AD by great Vaishnava saint and reformer of Assam, that is Mahapurusha Shankara Deva. The dance form evolved and expanded as a distinctive style of dance later on. So this was mainly started by Vaishnava saint Shankara Deva. The Neo-Vaishnava treasure of Assamese dance and drama. See, it has dance and drama and it is related to Neo-Vaishnava culture. For centuries, nurtured and preserved with great commitment by the Satras. By the Satras, that is the Vaishnava mutts or monasteries. Usually, you find this Vaishnava mutts or monasteries or the Satras in the Majuli Islands. In the Majuli Islands, it is the first island district of India. Majuli, it is in Assam, and you have many Satras or the monasteries or the Vaishnava mutts in this Majuli Islands. So you should also know about this Majuli Island. I'm just relating to current affairs too. Like it is formed by which river? You should know about Majuli Island because we are talking about Satriya dance, and we are talking about Satras. Because of its religious character, mainly the Neo-Vaishnavite character, and association with the Satras, this dance style has been aptly named Satriyas. Mainly because of the religious character, its association with Satras, the dance is aptly named as Satriya. Shankaradeva introduced this dance form by incorporating different elements from various treaties, local folk dances with his own rare outlook. See, all these classical dance forms or classical music, I have told you many times that it has come from this Bhakti cult. Those times there was no social media, there were no many channels, radio channels and Facebook or Twitter or many TV channels to propagate the philosophies of a religion or the tenets of a religion. So they went through these dance forms ways, through songs ways. That's why these types of dance forms evolved. So here also Shankara Deva started this dance, or he founded this dance mainly for this propagating the religion of, that is Neo Vaishnava culture in the valley of Assam. So he incorporated different elements mainly from various treatises, that is the religious treatises or the local folk dances, and his own ideas for this dance form. Okay, so he himself incorporated many elements. There are two dance forms prevalent in Assam before the Neo Vaishnava movement. One is Ojapali and Devadasi with many classical elements. So, before this Satriya dance form came into existence in Assam, there were two more dances which were prevalent in Assam. They're not classical dances. They were two different dance forms, local dance forms. One is Ojapali and the other one is Devadasis. They had many classical elements in them. For example, when like Kalaripa, kuch not kuchipudi. I'm not getting the dance form. Kathakali and Yakshagana have some similar, similar features. But Yakshagana, though it has classical elements, it is considered as a Karnataka folk dance. But Kathakali is mainly based on the Natya Shastra, so it is called a classical dance form. So, are you getting my point? They had classical elements, but it was not based completely on the classical text or Natya Shastra or any treatise. Okay, so these Ojapali and Devadasi were two dance forms which was prevalent in Assam before this Neo Vaishnava movement. Two varieties of Ojapali dances are still prevalent in Assam, that is Shukanani or Maroi Goa Uja and Vya Goa Uja. This is not important for you, but please know because UPSC can ask anything. If you don't know, at least remember. Means like you can relate. The Sukanani Ojapali of Sakti cult, this is Sakti cult. And Vyava Goa Ojapali is of Vaishnava cult. Sankaradeva included Vyava Goa Oja into his daily rituals in Satra. See how he is involving the folk dance in his Satra. Satra is nothing but the Vaishnava Mutt or the monasteries. Okay. Now, till now, Vya Goa Oja is a part of rituals of the Satras of Assam. See, mainly this Neo-Vaishnavite cult is found in the Majuli Islands of Assam. Please know about Majuli Island because UPSC is fond of asking questions about Northeast regions and speciality like, special regions like the Satras or the Loktak lakes. Satriya is also important. So please have a focus, like just have a, some look at this, like Majuli Islands and Satras of Assam and Neo-Vaishnavites and Shankara Deva. So please have a look at it. The dancers in Oja Pali chorus not only sing and dance but also explain the narration by gestures and styled movements. So you got one of your answer that it is dance, drama and music. As far as Devadasi dance is concerned, resemblance of a good number of rhythmic syllables and dance postures along with footwork with Satriya dance is a clear indication of the influence of the former on the later. Are you getting my point? Like Devadasi dance was also having a good number of rhythmic syllables and dance postures. It also had some footwork with Satriya dance is a clear indication of the influence of the former on the later. So, Oja Pali dance had an influence of dance. Oja Pali dance had influence of this on this Devadasi dance. Other visible influences on Satriya dance are those from Assamic folk dances, namely Bihu, Bodos, etc. We had spoken about this Bihu dance form and Bodoland in our current affairs class. If the students who have been attending now in this class, they will know about Bihu festival, they will know about the Bodolands, the tribes of Bodoland. So those dance forms, see the folk dances will influence the classical dances of that region. So there were many hand gestures, rhythmic syllables, which are strikingly similar in these dance forms. Satriya dance tradition is governed by strictly laid down principles in respect of hastamudras, footworks, aharyas, music, etc. This tradition has two distinctly separate streams, that is the Bahona, which the related repertory starting from the Gayan Bainar Nach to the Karmanar Nach. Secondly, the dance numbers which are independent such as Chali, Raja Ghariya Chali, Jumura Nadi Bhangi, etc. They have different hastamudras, they have footworks, they have the aharyas. Aharyas is the costume and the ornaments you wear. when you're dancing. So it has music and all. Among them, the Chali is characterized by gracefulness and elegance, while the Jumura is marked by vigor and majestic beauty, like the Tandava and Lasya of Bharatanatyam. The Tandava and the Lasya. I will tell you about it later. So here you should understand it has dance, drama and music. Mainly it is from the region of Assam. It has Neo-Vaishnavite cult and the elements of folk dances in it. And it was mainly reformed, means like it was propounded by Mahapurusha Shankara Deva. And it has the philosophies of Neo-Vaishnavite cult, and it was usually danced in the Vaishnava mutts or the monasteries or the satras of Majuli Islands of Assam, and it is mainly known as Satriya because of this satras. Okay, now let's see the question. Satriya is a combination of music, dance and drama. Is it true? We saw it. Yes, it has music, it has dance and it has drama. So first one is correct. Which of the statement doesn't have first statement? This C. So eliminate that. Now the second one. It is a centuries old living tradition of Vaishnavites of Assam. Isn't it true? It is true. Vaishnava cult was there. So yes, this is correct. So which of the statement does not has statement 2 in it? It is based on classical ragas and talas of devotional songs composed by Tulsidas, Kabir and Mirabai. We never came across this when we studied about Satriya dance. Did we come across? No. We didn't come across Tulsidas, Kabir or Mirabai. We only spoke about one person, that is Mahapurusha Shankara Deva. So we didn't speak about Mirabai, we didn't speak about Kabir, we didn't speak about Tulsidas. All of these people are from North and Western India. And where is Satriya? Satriya was in Assam. So they had no touch with this Tulsidas, Kabir or Mirabai. They had only songs from Mahapurusha Shankara Deva. So this statement is wrong. So the answer is B. Are you getting this? Are you getting? How did I solve this question? Is it clear? Like what is Satriya dance? You should remember it was introduced in 15th century AD. Vaishnava saint and reformer of Assam, Mahapurusha Shankara Deva, mainly the propagation of Vaishnava faith. Neo-Vaishnavite treasure of Assamese dance and drama has been there. And it was mainly nurtured and preserved with great commitment by the Satras, that is the Vaishnava mutts or the monasteries. He introduced this form by incorporating different elements from various treatises, local folk dances with his own rare outlook. Okay, so this is mainly important. You should also know about these dance forms, that is Ojapali and Devadasi. They might ask you related questions. And they had these Assamic folk dances, that is Bihu and Bodos. These forms also have influence on this classical dance, that is Satriya. See, and also remember Satriya is a classical, Indian classical dance. It is an Indian classical dance, Satriya. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. We'll go to the next question. This is on national calendar. It is based on Shaka era. Chaitra 1 of the national calendar based on the Shaka era corresponds to which one of the following dates of the Gregorian calendar in a normal year of 365 days? In a normal year, we have 365 days, and Gregorian calendar is what is the calendar, like official calendar where we follow in the world, and Saka era is based on our calendar, national calendar. It is one of the national symbol, and then they are asking like Chaitra is which month of this Gregorian calendar. Okay, the statements are 22nd March or 21st March, 15th May or 16th May, 31st March or 30th March, 21st April or 20th April. Let's see now what is this Shaka era and the calendar and the months. Now see here Gregorian calendar and Shaka date and month and the days. Usually it is 30 days. Okay. Now here Chaitra 1 is 21st to 22nd March. We got the answer. It is 21st to 22nd March. The national calendar of India is based on the Shaka calendar, which is adopted by official civil calendar besides the Gregorian calendar. This is one of the national symbols of India. National symbols of India. The Shaka era marked the beginning of the Shaka Samvat, a historic Hindu calendar, which was later introduced as Indian National Calendar in 1957. The Shaka era marked the beginning of the Shaka Samvatra, a historic Hindu calendar, which was later introduced as Indian National Calendar in 1957. Okay, the Shaka era is believed to was founded by King Shalivahana of Shatavahana dynasty. So it was this Shaka era calendar is believed to have been founded by King Shalivahana. Shalivahana belonged to the Shatavahana dynasty. Can anyone relate where was Shatavahanas? Where did Shatavahanas rule in the Indian subcontinent? Those times. Where did Shatavahanas rule those times? The Shaka calendar consists of 365 days, 12 months, which is similar to the structure of the Gregorian calendar. The first month of the Shaka Samvatsara is Chaitra. This begins on March 22, which corresponds with March 21 during the leap year. So during the leap year, it will be March 21 and during other years, it will be March 22. It is a historical calendar era corresponding to Julian year 78. It is also known as Shalivahana Shaka, means it was started by King Shalivahana of the Shatavahana dynasty. Okay, or the Mahashakarat era. You should know these calendars. Shaka era marks the remembrance of King Shalivahana's chief military triumphs. The first indication of a relationship between King Shalivahana and the Shaka era was authenticated by the Kannada work Udbhaktavya by Somaraja. The first indication of this Shaka era with King Shalivahana is mainly seen in the Kannada work Udbhaktavya by Somaraja. So Julian year 78 is first year of this Shaka era. Are you getting this? The Shaka calendar is used also by the Indonesian Hindus in Bali and Java. So the Hindus who have settled or they have migrated and are settled in Bali and Java, they also use this Shaka calendar. The Gazette of India uses this calendar along with the Gregorian calendar. Now let's see the months of this Shaka calendar. Chaitra, Vaishaka, Jeshta, Ashada, Shravana, Bhadra, Kartika, Agrahayana, Pausa, Magha and Phalguna. Chaitra, Vaishaka, Jeshta, Ashada, Shravana, Bhadra, Kartika, Agrahayana, Pausa, Magha and Phalguna. These are the months of this Shaka calendar. Are you getting this? So it is one of the national symbol of India and it was introduced as Indian National Calendar in 1957. It is believed to have was founded by King Shalivahana of Shatavahana dynasty. Please relate to which place Shatavahanas were ruling. I am also giving a hint that it was authenticated by the Kannada work Udbhaktavya by Somaraja. The Shaka calendar is also used by the Indonesian Hindus in Bali and Java. The Gazette of India uses this calendar along with the Gregorian calendar. Okay, see this. So now the types of calendars. You have two types of calendars. One is Hindu calendar, the other one is Gregorian calendar. We saw there. Now let's see here the types of calendar. The word calendar as its origin from the Roman word calends or calends, meaning a way of allocating time into certain periods, which is adopted for the purpose of civil life. National calendar of a country has a strong association with the historical period of a country, and it holds a certain golden period therein. So there are four types of calendars which is followed in India. In India, four types of calendars are followed. One is Vikrama Samvatsara, second is Shaka Samvatsara, Hijri calendar and Gregorian calendar. So there are four types of calendars which are followed in India. One is Vikrama Samvatsara, the second one is Shaka Samvatsara, the third is Hijri, and the fourth one is Gregorian calendar. Now, what is Vikrama Samvat? The Vikrama Samvat, also regarded as Vikrami calendar, is a historical calendar for Hindus in India. Vikrama Samvat is also the official calendar of Nepal and is named after King Vikramaditya. So, Vikrama Samvatsa is named after King Vikramaditya. The calendar came into focus after the 9th century with the beginning of epigraphical artwork. Before the 9th century, the same calendar system was known with other names such as Krita and Malava. So now Vikrama Samvatsa, it's also regarded as Vikrami calendar, is a historical calendar for the Hindus in India. It is also the official calendar of Nepal and is named after the King Vikramaditya. The calendar came into focus after the 9th century with the beginning of epigraphical artwork. Before the 9th century, the same calendar system was known with other names such as Krita and Malava. So this is about Vikrama Samvatsara. Some of the unique features of the Vikrami calendar are mentioned below, like it marks the beginning of Vikrama era that prevailed in India and Nepal. Vikrama era in India and Nepal. The period is named after King Vikramaditya to mark his triumph over the Shaka rulers. It starts at 1757 BC before the 9th century with Vikramaditya. This is a calendar based on the movement of the sun and has 354 days in a year. The Vikrama Samvatsara has 12 months with each moon divided into two phases. Shukla Paksha 15 days and Krishna Paksha, that is 15 days. It begins with the new moon and ends with a full moon. Here Krishna Paksha begins with a full moon and ends with the new moon. Shukla Paksha begins with new moon and it ends with full moon. But Krishna Paksha begins with full moon and ends with new moon. Now what is this Hijri or Hijra calendar? It is an Islamic lunar calendar. It consists of 12 lunar months and 354 or 354 days. The Hijri calendar is used to determine the Islamic holidays and rituals such as the annual period of fasting and the pilgrimage time to Mecca. Mainly, it determines the Islamic holidays, rituals such as the annual period of fasting and the pilgrimage time to Mecca. The Islamic year began in AD 622, during which the migration of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, known as the Hijrah, happened. The Islamic year has 12 months that are grounded on a lunar cycle. It has 354 days. It is based on a lunar cycle. It is used to date events in many Muslim countries simultaneously with the Gregorian calendar. Muslims everywhere in the world use this calendar to decide the proper days on which to observe the Ramadan, to attend the Hajj and to celebrate other Islamic festivals. So mainly this is used for by the Muslims and it is a Islamic lunar calendar. Is this clear? The next one is Gregorian calendar. Gregorian calendar was developed as a correction to the Julian calendar and was introduced in October 1582. This was mainly developed to the correction to Julian calendar and was introduced in 1582. The calendar is named after Pope Gregory 11, 12, 13, 13, Pope Gregory 13, and is the most used calendar in the world. So this Gregorian calendar is named after Pope Gregory 13 and is the most used calendar in the world. The calendar determines the Earth's revolution around the Sun and spaces leap years to make the average year 365.2525 days long. It is used as the civil calendar. It began to be used from 1582 and it was introduced in October 1582. It is named after Pope Gregory 13 who introduced the calendar. It substituted the earlier Julian calendar because the Julian calendar had a miscalculation regarding leap year. The Julian year at 365.25 days. The Gregorian calendar sustained to employ the Julian months. So this is about the calendars. I spoke about Gregorian calendar. I spoke about Hijri or the Hijra calendar. I spoke about Vikrama Samvats and the Chaka era. So we covered all the four calendars here. Four calendars of India, that is Vikrama Samvats, Chaka Samvats, Hijri calendar and the Gregorian calendar. Hope this is clear with you. Now let's go and answer the question. That is Chaitra, one of the national calendar based on the Shaka era, corresponds to which one of the following dates of the Gregorian calendar in a normal year of 365 days? That is A. That is 22 March or 21st March. I hope this is clear. We spoke about Satriya dance. We spoke about the calendars. That is Shaka era Gregorian calendars. Now we'll speak about the third question. We'll see what is this third question about. What is this? With reference to India's culture and tradition, what is Kalaripayattu? What is Kalaripayattu? What do we know about Kalaripayattu? Any idea before we go into the statements? Before we go into the statements, any idea? So let's see the statements. It is an ancient Bhakti cult of Shaivism, still prevalent in some parts of South India. It is an ancient style bronze and brass work still found in southern part of Coromandel area. It is an ancient form of dance, drama and a living tradition in the northern part of Malabar. It is an ancient martial art and a living tradition in some parts of South India. So these are the four statements. Now let's talk about Kalaripayattu. It is considered among one of the oldest and most scientific martial arts in the world. It is considered as one of the oldest and scientific martial arts in the world. Kalaripayattu was developed in Kerala. Kalaripayattu was developed in Kerala. It is lauded as the pride of Kerala. It is acknowledged and respected across the world. The training begins with an oil massage of the entire body until it is agile and supple. So starting how they'll start the training, they begin with the oil massage of the entire body till the body becomes agile and supple. Feats like chatam, that is jumping, otam, running and marichal, that is somersault, are also integral parts of the art form. There are also lessons in using weapons like swords, daggers, spears, maces and bows and arrows. The primary aim is the ultimate coordination between mind and body. The primary aim is this, that is ultimate coordination between mind and body. Now another focus of Kalaripayattu is specialization in indigenous medicinal practices. There also Kalaris are also important centers of religious worship. Once the course is complete, one should engage in oil massage and practice to maintain the shape. Kalari-Paitu's own system of medicine is based on Ayurveda and Kalari Chikitsa. That is, Kalari treatment is very unique. The ancient gurus have framed this system. Means it has its own medicine system, and the medicine system is based on Ayurveda and Kalari Chikitsa. So 1 year, like they start the training with oil massage, and they will also end even after after you are trained. You have to start or engage in this oil massage and practice to maintain shape. It includes Marma Chikitsa, Tirumal and Vyayama Chikitsa, that is physical exercise. There are different branches in Kalari Chikitsa. Marma Chikitsa, the treatment of vital parts, maintains a secret nature. This is done so that the Chikitsa is not misused. We find a blend of Kalari Vidya and medicine in Marma Chikitsa. Kalari Ulitsil helps a lot in restoring body and mental peace. No wonder Kalari Chikitsa is very popular among the people. So you should know what is Kalari Paita. It is the oldest and most scientific martial arts in the world. They say it is mother of all martial arts. It was developed in Kerala. It is also lauded as the pride of Kerala. So how they train for this Kalari Paitu? There will be an oil massage of the entire body till the body becomes agile and supple. There are feats like jumping, running and somersault. They are integral part of Kalari Paitu. There are also lessons in using weapons. Those times they used to use swords, daggers, spears, maces and bows and arrows. So these weapon training will be included in this training. Are you getting this? The primary aim is ultimate coordination between mind and your body. Another focus of Kalari Paitu is specialization in indigenous medicinal practices. It is also, these Kalaris are also important center of religious worship. Even after the course is complete, one should engage in oil massage and practice to maintain the shape. So it has its own Ayurveda and Kalari Chikitsa form. This Kalari Chikitsa is very unique and it is very famous in the world. Okay. So let's go and solve this question. So is it an ancient bhakti cult of Shaivism? No. It is an ancient style of bronze and brass work? No. It is an ancient form of dance drama? No. It is an ancient martial art and a living tradition in some parts of South India? Yes. So did you understand what is Kalari Payat? It is the ancient martial art and a living tradition in some parts of South India. Okay. I spoke about Kalari Payat. Let's see about the last question of the day. Consider the following pairs. They are asking you to consider the pairs. Which of them are correctly matched? Which of them are correctly matched? Garba is from Gujarat. Mohiniyattam is from Odisha. Yakshagana is from Karnataka. So they have given 3 dance forms and they have given the region they are associated with. And we don't know this. So let's go and check about this dance forms. The first dance form is Garba. It is a form of dance as well as a religious and social event that originated in Gujarat. Garba dance is a religious and social event that originated in Gujarat. Garba is a community circle dance from the northwestern Indian state of Gujarat. So it is from northwestern Indian state of Gujarat. The word Garba is also used to refer to the event at which Garba is performed. The dance form originated in the villages of Gujarat where it was and continues to be performed in communal gathering spaces in the center of the village with the entire community participating. As with many social events that happen in rural areas, Garba also has religious significance. So it has religious significance. It is performed in communal gathering spaces in the center of the village with entire community participating in this dance. This is not a single dance, it is a community dance. Like if you have seen this Dol Baje song, or if you had seen in Ram Leela songs, they have performed this Garba dance. Okay, so as with many social events which happen in rural areas, Garba also has religious significance. So I told you already, it has religious significance, and this is a social event. It is not a single dance, it is a community dance, and it has a religious significance in it. It is mainly performed during Navaratri. Navaratri is the longest and the largest dance festival in the world. This Garba is the longest and the largest dance festival in the world. So Garba is performed during Navaratri, the longest and largest dance festival in the world. Navaratri literally means 9 lights. It is the Hindu festival dedicated to Durga, the feminine form of divinity, and her 9 forms. It formed from the fierce sword-wielding Kal Ratri to the smiling creator of the universe, Kushmanda. The festival is observed in many ways, each unique to the region of India in which it is celebrated. So Navratri is celebrated in different regions of India with different forms. Maybe in Gujarat they perform or they celebrate in a different form, but mainly it is dedicated to Durga, the feminine form of divinity, and her 9 forms. Okay. In Gujarat, it is observed with 9 nights of dancing as a form of veneration and worship. So 9 days it is observed with dancing. It is like they say, the dance is a form of veneration and worship. It starts in the evening. Men and women dance late into the night in the honor of Lord Durga. So many people also fast or observe a special diet with restricted foods during these 9 days and nights. While Garba is central to Navratri observances in Gujarat, it is not exclusively performed only during Navratri. It is also performed during social events such as weddings and parties. So you should know here, this Garba is a form of dance. It is religious and social event. It originated in Gujarat in India. It is not a single dance, it is a community dance, mainly from the northwestern state of India, that is Gujarat. The word Garba is nothing but it is referred to the event at which the Garba is performed. Usually they say it is a womb. It is a womb. It is a fertility related festival, like dance karke they will say. The dance form originated in the villages of Gujarat, where it was and it continues to be performed in communal gatherings spaces in the center of the village, with the entire community participating in it. So, as with many social events that happen in rural areas, Garba also has religious significance. Now, Garba is performed during Navratri, and this Garba is the longest and the largest dance festival in the world. It literally means Navratri, which literally means 9 nights, is Hindu festival, and it is dedicated to Durga, the feminine form of divinity, and her 9 forms. From the fierce sword wielding Kalaratri to the smiling creator of the universe, that is Kushmanda. So from this form too, there are 9 different forms, and 9 nights will be celebrated in honor of goddess Durga, her feminine form of divinity, and her 9 forms. It is observed in many ways in different regions of India. It is observed with 9 nights of dancing as a form of veneration and worship. Starting in the evening, men and women dance late into the night in the honor of Durga. Many people also fast or observe a special diet with restricted foods during these 9 days and nights. While Garba is central to Navratri observances in Gujarat, it is not exclusively performed only during Navratri. It is also performed during other times too, when there are social events such as weddings and parties. So is this clear? So let's go to the question. Is Garba from Gujarat? Yes. So which is not there here? Eliminate option B. Now what is this Mohiniyattam? Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam is an Indian classical dance form that evolved in the state of Kerala. We already spoke about Kalaripayattu, and this also has its origin in Kerala. Now, Mohiniyattam is also an Indian classical dance form. It evolved in Kerala. It is counted among two popular dance arts of the state, and the other one is being Kathakali. We also spoke about Kathakali, and we like I just referred it when we were talking about Satriya. I told you about Kathakali too. Although its roots dates back to the age-old Sanskrit Hindu text on performing arts called Natya Shastra, similar to other Indian classical dance forms, Mohiniyattam adheres to the Lasya type that showcases a more graceful, gentle and feminine form of dancing. Mohiniyattam derives its name from the word Mohini, a female avatar of Lord Vishnu. So it is mainly the Mohiniyattam derives its name from the word Mohini, a female avatar of Lord Vishnu. Conventionally, a solo dance performed by female artists. It is usually, we spoke about Garba, it is a community dance or a social dance, while Mohiniyattam is a solo dance which is performed by female artists. It emotes a play through dancing and singing, where the song is customarily in Manipravala language. They had asked in one of the test papers, I think, not in prelims, they were asked. So Manipravala language is a mix of Sanskrit and Malayalam language, and the recitation may be either performed by the dancer herself or by a vocalist with the music style being Carnatic. So you should understand that Mohiniyattam is mainly performed solo by the female artist. It is emoted a play through dancing and mixing. The song is customarily in Manipravala language. You should know this Manipravala language it's a mix of Malayalam and Sanskrit. The recitation may be either performed by the dancer herself or by a vocalist with the music style being Carnatic. So it is a South Indian dance and the music is Carnatic music. The theoretical foundation of this dance form, like other major classical dance form of India, has its roots in Natya Shastra. In sage Bharata Muni's text called Natya Shastra, a Sanskrit Hindu text that deals with performing arts. The first complete version of Natya Shastra is considered by some sources which have been completed between 200 BCE to 200 CE, while some others mention the time frame between 500 BCE to 500 CE. It breaks into two specific types, the first one being Nritta or pure dance that centers around finis of hand movements and gestures, and the other being Nritya which features this expressive aspect of dance. So it has two forms. One is Nritta. Nritta is a pure dance that centers around the fineness of hand movements and the gestures. The other one is Nritya. It features the expressive aspect of dance. So it is an Indian classical dance, and I told you like Kerala has a distinction of having two classical dance forms, that is Kathakali and Mohiniyattam. This is also based on Hindu text on performing arts called Natya Shastra. Remember, Natya Shastra is a Sanskrit Hindu text. It was completed between 200 BCE and 200 CE, but others also say it is between 500 BCE and 500 CE. So Natya Shastra is written by Bharata Muni. Okay. So this complete version of Natya Shastra, I have told you like 200 BCE to 200 CE, but some others say 500 BCE to 500 CE. There are two specific types of Mohiniyattam. One is Nritta. Nritta is pure dance, centers around the fineness of hand movements and gestures. The other one is Nritya. It features the expressive aspect of dance. It is mainly a solo dance. Now let's see the question. Mohiniyattam is from Odisha? No. Odissi is from Odisha, not Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam is from Kerala. We will talk about Yakshagana now. What is Yakshagana? I already told you Yakshagana is a traditional folk dance form. It is popular in coastal Karnataka districts. It is a folk dance. It is not a classical dance. Garba is also a folk dance, and Yakshagana is also a folk dance form. Each performance typically focuses on a small sub-story, that is prasanga. from ancient Hindu epics of Ramayana or Mahabharata. The show consists of both stage performances by talented artists and commentary. So there will be stage performances by artists and commentary. Commentary is usually performed by the lead singer or the Bhagavata Mela. I have already spoken about Bhagavata Mela in my current affairs class. It is accompanied by traditional music. Usually it will be Carnatic music or it will be the folk music. The musical instruments used in Yakshagana are chande, harmonium, maddale, tala or the mini metal clappers and flute among others. The costumes used in Yakshagana are very unique and elaborate. See, look at the costumes. It is very unique and they have elaborations. Large size headgear, colored faces, elaborate costumes all over the body and musical beats on the legs, that is geje. The performers need great physique to perform with heavy costume for several hours and also strong voice and acting or dancing skills. More than 400 years ago, Yakshagana as an art form originated. It is derived from two words, Yaksha meaning nature spirit and Gana meaning song. So Yaksha is nature spirit and Gana means song. The theatre play is a combination of dance, music, dialogues, costumes, face makeup, stage techniques and a unique style and narrates stories of kings, history of places or events of Purana. So these all are combination for this Yakshagana. Depending on the regional languages, the dialogue is delivered either in Tulu or Kannada. So mainly it is found or popular in coastal Karnataka district. So the dialogue is usually delivered in the regional languages. The regional languages are either Tulu or it is Kannada. It is popular in the districts of Uttar Kannada, Udupi, Dakshina Kannada, Shivamogga and Kasargod, the coastal region and the Malnad region or the Western Ghat regions. It became popular in Bangalore and Mumbai in recent years. So you should know this is not a classical dance form, it is a folk dance form, mainly from the coastal districts of Karnataka. So they will have a small sub-story or the prasanga from ancient Hindu epics of Ramayana and Mahabharata. It is consisting of stage performances by talented artists and commentary. It is accompanied by traditional music. Music instruments of this Yakshagana are chande, harmonium, maddale, tala and flute among others. The costumes are very unique and they are elaborate. They have large size headgear, they have colored faces, they have elaborate costumes all over the body. And they also have musical beats on the legs, that is geje. So they have heavy costumes for several hours and also strong music, voice and dancing or acting skills. So more than 400 years ago, Yakshagana was originated and it is derived from two words, Yaksha meaning the nature spirit and Gana meaning the song. The theatre play is a combination of dance, music, dialogues, costumes, face makeup, stage techniques of a unique style and narrates stories of the kings. The dialogues is delivered either in Tulu or Kannada. So is this clear? Let's go back to the question. Let's see. Yakshagana. Yakshagana is from Karnataka? Yes. So second is wrong. So you get the answer 1 and 3. Now let's go and revise the topics. First one is about Satriya dance. The first one is about Satriya dance. The Satriya dance form was introduced in 15th century by great Vaishnava saint and reformer of Assam, Mahapurusha Shankaradeva. He was through a powerful medium for propagation of Vaishnava faith. The dance form evolved and expanded as a distinctive style of dance later on. The Neo-Vaishnava treasure of Assamese dance and drama has been for centuries nurtured and preserved with great commitment by the Satras. Satras are nothing but the Vaishnava mutts or the monasteries. Because of its religious character and association with the Satras, this dance form has been aptly named Satriya. Shankaradeva introduced this dance form by incorporating different elements from various treatises, local folk dances with his own rare outlook. There are two dance forms prevalent in Assam before the Neo-Vaishnava movement, such as Ojapali and Devadasi, with many classical elements. The two varieties of Ojapali dances are still prevalent in Assam, that is Suka Nanni or Maroi Goa Oja and Vyava Goja Ova. So you should know about this. You should also know about other folk dances of Assam, that is Bihu and Bodos. There is also two different distinctively separate streams, that is Bahona. Bahona is related repertory starting from Gayan Bainar Nach to the Karnar Nach. Secondly, the dance numbers which are independent such as Chali, Raja Garya, Chali, Jumura and Nadu Bhangi. So the Satriya dance tradition is governed by strictly laid down principles in respect of hasta mudras, footworks, aharyas, music, etc. So this Satriya is a classical dance form and it is from Assam. We spoke about Shaka era calendar and Chaitra month. This is a national symbol of India. It is a the national calendar of India is based on Saka calendar. It is adopted as the official civil calendar besides the Gregorian calendar. It was later introduced as Indian national calendar in 1957. The Shaka era is believed to was founded by King Shalivahana of Shatavahana dynasty. The Shaka calendar consists of 365 days, 12 months. The 12 months are Chaitra, Vaishaka, Jeshta, Ashada, Shravana, Bhadra, Kartika, Agrahayana, Pausa, Maga and Falguna. So these are the 12 months of this Shaka era. The first month of Shaka Samvat is Chaitra and it begins on March 22, which corresponds with March 21 during the leap year. So this Saka era marks the remembrance of King Shalivahana's chief military triumphs. This is King Shalivahana is from Shatavahana dynasty. It is authenticated by the Kannada word Udbhatakavya by Somaraja. It is used by Indonesian Hindus in Bali and Java. The Gazette of India uses this calendar along with Gregorian calendar. Hope this is clear. There are 4 types of calendars which are followed in India. One is Vikrama Samvatsa, second one is Shaka Samvat, and third one is Hijri calendar, fourth one is Gregorian calendar. Vikrama Samvat is also regarded as Vikrami calendar. It's a historical calendar for Hindus in India. It is also the official calendar of Nepal and is named after King Vikramaditya. The calendar came into focus after the 9th century with the beginning of the epigraphical artwork. So it was also known as Krita and Malwa. I also spoke about the Hijri or the Hijra calendar. It is an Islamic lunar calendar. It consists of 12 lunar months and 354 or 355 days. Okay. We also spoke about Gregorian calendar. It was developed as a correction to the Julian calendar and was introduced in October 1582. The calendar is named after Pope Gregory XIII and is most used calendar in the world. It determines the Earth's revolution around the sun and spaces leap years to make the average year 365.2425 days long. It is used as the civil calendar. It began to be used from 1582. It is named after Pope Gregory XIII who introduced the calendar. It substituted the earlier Julian calendar because the Julian calendar had a miscalculation regarding the leap year. The Julian calendar had 365.25 days. The Gregorian calendar sustained to employ the Julian months. We also spoke about Kalaripayattu. Kalaripayattu is an ancient martial art and a living tradition in some parts of South India. So it is oldest and most scientific martial arts in the world. It developed in Kerala. It is also lauded as the pride of Kerala. It is acknowledged and respected across the world. The training begins with the oil massage of the entire body until the body becomes agile and supple. There is also feats like Chatham, Otam, Marichal, and also integral parts of this art form. Okay. We also spoke about Garba dance, which is from Gujarat. We spoke about Mohiniyattam, which is again from Kerala. So Kerala has a distinction of having two classical art forms, that is Mohiniyattam and Kathakali. Also, we have Yakshagana from Karnataka. So these are the three dance forms we spoke about. Garba is from Gujarat and it is a folk dance. It is usually performed in a community circle during the Navratri. Garba is performed during Navratri and it is the longest and largest dance festival in the world. Mohiniyattam is a classical dance form. The other one from Kerala is Kathakali. Garba is not a classical dance form, it is a folk dance form. You have Yakshagana, this is also a traditional folk dance from Karnataka. So these are the important questions we solved from the previous year questions. So thank you, and please like and share the video and also subscribe for further notifications. Thank you. Good night.